going to be for Sagittarius women born in December. God said, you know what? You're going to have to do nothing soon. And you like, that'll be good when I ain't got to do nothing. Because you've been on the go for years. And Grandma said, your body is showing it here too. Your body is telling you you need rest, boo. You're in a state of exhaustion. And God said, get some more rest. Keep on sleeping. And don't get up until you're ready to get up here too. And Grandma said, yeah, that's what I do. I just sleep until, you know what, God tells me to get up. And that's someone's truth. I said, you ain't running around and wanting a state of confusion anymore. And you already had a lot of peace growing up. And you like, yeah, I had a peaceful life. But now, you know what? You want peace again. And God said, y'all haven't learned y'all lesson yet. And your mama is trying to make something happen for you. And you like, yeah, I already know they are. They trying to make this happen, make that happen. And I said, that's what your mother has done for years, huh? And you like, yeah, they always try to make everything better. And God said, that's what you know here too, making things better. I said, everybody needs a mother like my mama. My mama's different. And that's someone's truth here too. It says roller coaster is here. It says full off highs and lows, on and off again, and hot and cold. And it's coming out with long road. It says delays, trials, and tribulations, and taking the long way here too. God said, you know what? You've been on a roller coaster a multitude of times. And you remember your first time going on a roller coaster, and you said, yeah, that was fun too. I had fun. And God said, and your mama took you, huh? And I said, yeah, she did. I said, your mama has played an intricate part in your life for a reason. And then you act like your mama don't exist. I said, yeah, that's that bitch. I said, bitch, get your ass out of here. We don't want to talk to you. And that's how somebody feels about you, boo. Viral is here. It says instant fame, going around quickly and gaining popularity. God say, you know what? You don't want to ever have that much attention and all eyes on you ever again here too. You like, yeah, my mama was right. There's some cuckoos out here. And they act like they don't know you when they do know you per se. And that's your truth here too. It says morning after. It says up all night, late night rendezvous, and spending the night. And you like, shoot, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to do nothing. You know what? That is toxic no more. A lot of y'all getting ready to walk down the street and not hand out your number to nobody ever again. A lot of y'all finna change your positions, change jobs. You're gonna keep on keeping people okay up in a hoopla or a roar for you in some type of way here too. Yeah, you don't want people to know that you were okay. You want everybody to worry about you. And God said, you gonna pay for that. And you think God is not gonna make you pay for it? You gonna pay for it, boo. Flago is here. It says chemistry, intense passion, and things are heating up. God says, shoot, you ain't meet nobody, but this may be a future prediction for some of you. And it's gonna take you for a whirlwind. And you like, yeah, I don't never want to do this again. I don't never want to do that again. You really is analyzing things that you don't want to do ever again. And that's your truth there too. Tell me more for Sagittarius women. Spiritual awakening. You found out. Some of y'all will find out, hard-headed ass bitches. That's y'all. Hard-headed, okay? Flighty type of energy, bitch. It says enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, and rebirth. God said, you know what? You don't want to be on that roller coaster ever again, huh? God said that's what you need to know here too. Divine timing is here. It says wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, and waiting. And that's what you need to know, boo. God said, you know what? But you're going to be okay. A fated meeting is here. It says meant to be, destiny, predetermined, and encounter. Some of y'all like, shoot, I don't never want to get on a train again either. You have experienced a multitude of things and you really is analyzing stuff saying, I don't want to do it no more. Some of y'all gonna make a list of things you don't want to do or things that you don't want to, deal with anymore here too. And grandma said it's meant to occur this way. You had to learn some lessons. Yeah, social media. You like, shoot, I don't never want to do that again. You don't never want to act like, it's okay to let everybody know where you at. And God said, that's what you know here too. Yeah, family is here. Grandma said, you know what? You gonna have to not do nothing, boo. You deserve rest in your life. Whatever you've been doing, it is what it is. But you still have family. And you like, yeah, I got family too, bitch. I just be out here by myself. But you got family, and people be thinking that, you ain't got nobody that love you and care for you. Shoot. I said, my mama loved me and cared for me, boo. And that's someone's truth. Yeah, we have the essence of the Six of Wands: recognition and reward, success, victory, triumphant rewards, and praise. You like, shoot, I don't even want praise, but yeah, go ahead, give me praise now. So some of y'all are going to start, okay, your own YouTube channel, okay? You're going to start not an OnlyFans page. You're like, I don't want that. I don't want no extra, okay, attention like that. But once you start this YouTube channel, only, not Instagram, YouTube, is going to bring you some type of fame and fortune here too as well. Yeah, the Hermit is here. You're going to show people your true self instead of what you have been showing people here too. You've showed people a different person, and now it's time for you to show who you are. The word transparent is here too as well, okay? Being transparent as much as possible. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups energy is here. So definitely, reminiscing about the past, okay? Knowing that you was protected as much as possible, knowing that you was loved, knowing a lot of things. And grandma said, life lessons to teach you that. And someone needs to know that here too. You have been taught by the world. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups energy. Like I said, you're getting ready to shift your energy. You're getting ready to walk away from a multitude of things, okay? You don't want nobody to be on social media ever again. But God said, you about to start your YouTube channel, and this is going to bring blessings to you and your family here too. Yeah, Eight of Swords energy is here. So it's like anxiety, stress, and worry, feeling trapped, but whatever has transpired in your world, you still are loved. That's what someone needs to know here too. They still love you. Somebody loves you, boo. Damn. Tell me more. Yeah, this is the Dark Confessions deck. So what they're not telling you, these people, confirmation, and what you not telling yourself. It says, I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. So a lot of people is looking at you like, yeah, you ain't a heartless bitch, but that's what you have displayed towards your mother. And God said, ain't that the truth here too? It says, I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. So someone is holding on to you for dear life. Yeah, I cannot be vulnerable with you. I rather hide in the darkness before I let you see the inside of me. Yeah, it says, I don't feel guilty about how I treated you. Some of you guys have internal fights within yourself. Confirmation, okay? There's kind of like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of energy here too. Yeah, it says, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego was too big to care. And God is saying, that's your energy. Yeah. It says, this situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Your higher self is fighting with you. Tell me more. I'm also getting something about Cancer season is here. All these cards just flipped out. So it says there is hope here, but it flipped out in reverse. Yeah, it says your spirit guides are helping you manifest, okay, your desires, but it flipped out in reverse. You have control over something here too as well. God is walking away, okay, for a second to see if you can make executive decisions without help and assistance here too. Yeah, it says it's okay for you to make those adjustments. And it says nothing is yet set in stone. So there's some form of shift here, okay? You constantly is rocking back and forth and you don't like being rocked back and forth, okay? Swaying is here. You hate that too. Yeah, the overall energy, be ready to receive. So be ready to receive here. Tell me more for Sagittarius women born in December. See, first card out, higher self activation. There's eternal sadness is here, okay, too as well. There's something you need to completely dump and never ever go back to here too as well. Yeah, we have Ace, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming out with forming structure and solid foundation. Yeah, angel number 444 could be playing significantly in your life here too. Yeah, autumn and harvest is here coming coming out with remember and awakening. So there's definitely nostalgic energy like I was getting at the beginning of this reading here too. Nostalgic energy, okay, family is here, okay, too as well. Yeah, overall energy, assistance, and spirit guides. So God is saying, you know what? You have been taught a multitude of things while you're traveling this world by yourself here too, or you will be. Tell me more for Sagittarius women born in December. So we have two cards coming out. We have Mystique. It says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Okay, God is helping your mother too as well. Someone needs to know that. God is all around your whole entire family. Okay, it's important for you guys to stay safe. Yeah, we have Sonia is here. It says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. And then Bethany is here. So give yourself a treat today. Take care of you. Take a bath, a sea salt bath, or something, pedicure, or something like that. Take care of you. Let's get one more card to close this out. Okay, so it says, my availability, try never, you energy vampire. So that's what I have for you guys. Bye. Thank you for joining me.